Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Call of the Wild tour. Today we are on Mississippi Acres. I'm going to start out with a little bit of small game hunting. There's a lot of unique small game species on this map. Right there was one of them, the bobwhite quail. Now, I don't have a shotgun with me, so it might be a little tough to get those, but we'll see what the 22 Hornet can do against them. Thought it would be appropriate to bring out, given that it is the gun that comes with the map. Stay tuned. Alright, so I was trying to call in a fox, and I decided to put the alligator call on in the meantime. And now there's an alligator underneath my tree stand. Hopefully that was a decent shot. That second one should. Okay, backup plan. I think I got him. Yep, definitely got him. Definitely got him. How many shots is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 12 hits. Wow. Yeah, that first shot, I think the wind pushed it back. So yeah. Not the cleanest kill ever, but it was an alligator. Alright, there was a warning call. I hope they're fleeing. There they go. Trying to find a male. That was not a good shot. Okay, there's a couple more hunkered down in here. Like I said, it's going to be really tough to hit them with this 22. Just gonna run forward, see if I can flush them. I think it might just be one level 1 that's stuck here. Yep. Try the iron sight. And there we go, got one. Let's see what we got. Really need a male. Would like to get one anyway. Ooh, what a shot. He's gonna go down on the edge of the bushes right there. Alright, here's the first female we shot. Just a bronze. And here's the other one. Nice little rooster right there. Not quite big enough to make gold. Actually, he's just 2 points shy of gold. Looks like we winged him at 80 meters out on the fly. Not a bad shot with a 22. Alright, let's go see if we can find some foxes or raccoons. Alright, I think I found Ricky. He didn't sound too happy. Let's get in the bush right here, see if I can... It's gonna annoy me. It'll be tough to see him in this tall grass. I'll see if I can call him in. Alright, so I got a spot on at least that female. Can't really see her because I don't have the spotting outline turned on. Alright, she's right in front of me in this grass somewhere. There she is. We just dropped her. It's a black bear over there. About 200 meters out. Might have to go check the tracks on that one. But we've got a raccoon right here. Shot her through the spine. Actually missed the vitals. She would have been a silver. And the blonde fur variation. It's a pretty raccoon. Alright, I'm gonna go check this bear. See if I can find a track. See if it was a heavy one. Oh, there's a rabbit. All the way into the lung, and pretty decent gold right there. About 0.17, short of being a diamond, so pretty big rabbit right there. Alright, here's a fox. She's going alert. Gonna have to shoot quick. Looks like we dropped her. Oh, there goes another one. Couldn't make the running shot, but we did get a turkey and a fox. Let's go take a look at them. Alright, here's our gray fox. Lung, liver, stomach. Through the shoulder blade. And yeah, just a pretty simple gray fox. Not a very big one at all. Then we'll go take a look at this turkey real quick. He's not very large either. He did make gold. About halfway between gold and diamonds. Yeah, just a regular size, pretty solid turkey. Nothing special. Alright, I got a feral pig right here at the stand. Small male. Don't let him get behind the stand. Smoked him. I think there's another one coming in. He just fell right there. I'm pretty sure there's one coming across the cotton right there. Alright, there he is. I'm going to try to get this one. I swapped out the 22 Hornet for the 20 gauge, and I've got some slugs in it. So we'll see how that goes. He's alert, and I can barely see him without the binos. It's going to be a really tough shot to make. I can't even see him. Yeah, they're running off. So I wasn't even looking at him. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at the one we got. Got him through both lungs at 23 meters. Little boar hog. Alright, got some teal coming in here. Trying to get a spot on a couple of them. I don't think there's any diamonds or anything in there. Got at least 2 of them. Not too bad of a start. Man, the ducks really dried up after that first flock. Only had one more fly over, and they didn't ever come down. They just flew on by. Alright, we got a hen right there. Oh no. I shot that with buckshot. Well, it don't matter. Well, the ducks are definitely dead. They are really, really dead. Oops. Oh, here come more ducks. Man, I just can't get them to come down. Alright, let's try this one more time. Yeah, they are not cooperating. Alright, I got tired of waiting on ducks that were never going to show up, so whitetail feeding time just started about an hour ago. So I'm going to jump across a few fields and see if I can find some deer. And black bear is the only other animal left. So I'm going to get to it. Alright, well, I messed up. I shot 2 bucks, and after harvesting the first one, which was the smaller of the two, I figured out that I got mixed up on the pause button, and I was recording when I wanted to pause, and I was paused when I wanted to record, so whoops. But anyway, here's a nice buck. He's about 220 inches. We've all seen a whitetail before anyway. Maybe I can get another one. There were 2 herds in this field, actually. Almost 240 inches, really nice gold. Little 14 point. And got him with the 270. Alright, I'll try to actually get the next one on video. Alright, got a few deer coming back into the spot. Might can get that doe right there. Nope, she's gonna turn. Alright, here we go. Nope, still smoked her. And there goes the other one. And got to the shoulder blade and both lungs on her. So that's 3 whitetails down. And I'm gonna go find a black bear. Alright, I got a couple of black bears coming in. Both of them are small males. But I'll get one with the bow, and then we'll try to find a bigger one. And I'll shoot a bigger one with the rifle. Don't know if that one in the back spooked or not. He did go alert, but he might keep coming in. Might can get 2 out of this. Alright, he's down to 30 meters. So he'll just turn broadside. I would prefer it to happen before it gets too close. I might have to take that frontal shot. Nope, that was not a good shot. Well, I have shot a lot of stuff in the butt today. Yeah, he did not have a good day. I don't think I hit a single vital organ in 5 shots. Where exactly did this? Yeah, he sort of started trotting. I didn't want him to get below where I'd hit the side of the stand if I tried to shoot him. Alright, we got one more laying right here. And this was a much cleaner shot. Looks like we got back of the lung, maybe liver. And that is exactly what we got, as well as the stomach. And I am shooting them with the 420 grain arrows. So again, I don't have the overkill arrows right now. I actually left the 600 grains at home today because this is the only animal that you would use them for. Alright, I just got a warning call from a bear. It was a male. It was pretty far away when it happened, so I'm hoping that means it's a sizable bear. Can't see him from here. I can hear him, he's close. I don't know if that's the same bear or not. I don't think it is. Okay, he's right in front of us. Ooh, he's really close. Okay, that should be a good shot. If he doesn't try to kill... Oh, no. He tried to go aggressive. You know, I think it was the late and late video I made, where somebody was saying they couldn't get black bears to go aggressive. There you go, he went aggressive. But he didn't have time to come get us. Like I said, wound a bear up close or just crawl right up to them. And a lot of times if you spook them from, say, under 20 meters, they're a lot more likely to attack. Black bears don't do it that often, but as you just saw, they will go aggressive. A little bit behind the heart. I guess you have to shoot through the leg. I wanted to get behind it just because I want to make sure I got both lungs, because I do have the 420 grain arrows. And that's a pretty good silver. But I'd really like to find a gold. I'm going to fast forward to the next morning, and I'm going to go to a lake and see if I can find a big bear drinking. Stay tuned. Alright, well, he's not a very large bear, but I've been to a couple lakes already, and he's the best one I've found. I've seen a lot of 3s and 4s. Swapped out for the 375 just to get something else. Let me check the corner here. Make sure I ain't missing one. I know there's a female over there somewhere, but I think she's the only one. And he's dead. Alright, here's our last trophy for the hunt. Got him through both lungs, the liver, and the stomach. Dropped him on the spot with the 375 Magnum. Oh, and that's every animal on Mississippi Acres. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.